Happy Wednesday, beautiful people. I am reflecting, as I always do when I drive, and yesterday, November 1st, so 11/1/22, was energetically a rough one personally for me, and I'm curious because I feel like it wasn't just only affecting me. This inner healing journey, this work of remembering, of returning back to center while you're still living this human skin suit and wanting to experience life, is hard work, people. And I tell people who are signing up for coaching, like, depending on what your goals are, like, if you're ready to take this plunge, like, I'll let you know, like, I'm your life vest, I'm your boat, I'll support you, like, you're not gonna sink, but it's, you know, it's a journey, man. And depending on, you know, what our main mission is, or like our karmic lessons, right, or our ancestral clearings that we've set in our contract, like all of our paths are different, but with the similar energy of like showing yourself compassion, of stepping from judgment, shame, criticism, and fear and worry into love, into acceptance, into deeper and higher perspectives, knowing that there is no wrong or right, there is no bad and right? And that's gonna trigger people, because there's a lot of things happening in the world that are, I don't think are good, right? Like, it's not what I'm saying. But we shift our perspective to not just be consumed by things that everyone else perceives as bad and is lower energy. The more we allow ourselves to go inward and listen to inward and like what is best for us, the more that gravitates towards what's best for us. But in order for us to find what's best for us, in order for us to learn to shift out of those states of consciousness that are fear-based, controlled, manipulated in our very society matrix, we have to go inward, and we have to be willing to see that there is so much joy and beauty, and that it's possible, and it doesn't live outside in our external, like society makes us think. That everything that is good for us lives outside of us, and that's the fucking opposite. But everything outside of us starts to look brighter and lighter and more flexible and beautiful and flowy when you can see the beauty in yourself. And when you know that the love and the happiness and the joy and the abundance and prosperity lives within you first. And then it's externally created, because it's created from your own internal reality. And it took me a while to understand that concept, and to really understand staying in the body. And I'm just going to give you a quick recap of yesterday, 11/1/22. I woke up, I went to bed feeling great, had a great Halloween, like so much freaking energy, like pow, pow, pow. And then I had a day of like 6 clients. I had 3 coaching clients and 1 repeat client and 2 new clients, right? And I was like, yes, pumped. Because I set my schedule where I only work like certain days a week. And it's not consistent every week of which days, but it's based on like whatever else is going on in my life. Because I've learned self-care. And I was so excited for my clients and to like work with them, because the coaching clients that I had, I've had to reschedule a few times because I literally, my physical human body wouldn't let me show up because I wasn't feeling good, or something else would happen where it was like, okay, universe, like why aren't me and my coaching clients' schedules aligning? Like, what's happening? So yesterday I woke up feeling like shit. I'm still not feeling good today, but I know what it is now. was super nauseous. My back, oh my God, the pains in my lower back were so intense. My head, my whole body, I was shaking, vomiting, diarrhea, like, you name it. You know, maybe old me, but definitely matrix me in a lower dimension would have been like, I got the flu, or I got, like, dude, what happened to me, right? But yesterday, I was like, all right, doing all my things to clear, to balance. And as soon as I connected with each of my clients, specifically my coaching clients, because I connect with them before our sessions to, like, get an idea of the session, my heart chakra, the nausea was even more intense. I was seeing creatures. I was like, oh, this isn't my energy. Like, holy shit. And it was really, really intense. So I contacted Maria and I was like, I just need you to check in real quick. Just tap in. She's like, oh, everything's great. Like, I'm not feeling fear or anything. I'm like, please just tap in. Because I was seeing reptilians. I was seeing all of these darker energies. And I was like, oh, this is what's been preventing me and my clients from having bomb ass sessions. And you know why? Because my coaching clients, specifically the ones that I was working with yesterday, they are freaking powerful beings. They are super empathic, super intuitive. They just, like, whoa. And the amount of healing and growth that has happened since us working together, like, we literally make, like, a bomb of, like, magic happen to vibrate out to humanity when we're in sessions together. The meditations that come through, the energy that's released, it's so fucking beautiful and intense. No wonder why the lower consciousness and what people perceive as evil wants to prevent that. Because we are light workers. We are multidimensional, limitless beings, and we're aware of that now. And we're working on ourselves to then bring that out to humanity so other people start realizing that within themselves too, right? So Maria connected and she's like, I feel like you're literally releasing, like, reptilian counterparts of people. And when I say reptilian, I mean, like, deeper fear states, like true control manipulation states. Like, look up reptilians if you don't know what I'm talking about. And so anyways, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to do my session. And I'm doing it because they're just going to keep trying to stop me. And I connected and I allowed myself to be vulnerable with my first client and cry and be like, he's like, you're right. I was like, I'm not okay. And he's like, oh, I was afraid you'd be feeling my energy. And I'm like, it's not just you though. Like, it's the magic of you, but it's also the magic of our collaboration. And it's the energies around that are very, very fear-based, that are scared to step into their light, because all of us are being called to elevate and to, like, go within. And since I've become more in my body, since my cancer, I feel the collective's energy. I feel their sickness more than when I just connect to them one-on-one. So I shared with him, I was like, there's no coincidence that I'm your transformational coach, right? Like, your soul alchemy coach. Same with the other clients I had. There's no coincidence, because I need to be vulnerable. I need to show them, like, it's okay to not be okay, but I pulled it together by communicating with them, because I was feeling what they were feeling too. And it wasn't a samshea. I wasn't turning it into me, because what was happening through my body has been his thoughts, right, for the last few months. And I was alchemizing them through my body, because they were all fear thoughts or guilty thoughts or things of, like, shame or, like, oh, I should have, could have, would have. And it wasn't just him. It was my other clients during the day. Like, the client after him is super empathic. Like, she knows when, like, she knows you're sick before you know you're sick, because she takes it in her body. So I was feeling all of the energies of everyone she's been in contact with that her body's trying to understand. Since I'm in connection with her, my body decided to alchemize it to support her in the collective. Like, it's mind-blowing, right? A lot of heart chakra stuff, a lot. So I couldn't get through my last 3 clients of the day because I tried. I just was nauseous the whole day. That I was like, nope. I got through the 3, but they kept trying to stop me from contacting. And the meditations and the sessions were like, right? And I was like, dude, to me, I'm like, wow, I am stronger than I even thought I was. Like, spiritual resiliency, right? But my body and my mentality was like, oh my God, I am defeated. Like I can't anymore. So then I contemplated, like, do I just lay down for half an hour? What do I do? And I felt so bad because I literally hate canceling on clients. I literally hate's a bad word, but it's true. I really, really highly dislike, and I feel like I'm doing a disservice when I cancel and when I have to reschedule. Because, like, I've had to do it a lot in the last few months, but it's also because I'm learning to listen to my body. And, like, if I can't show up for me, I can't show up for my clients, right? Like, fully. Spirit always comes in and they show up. But, like, I couldn't fully give my energy to the sessions. And I was like, oh, I feel like an asshole. And then, so I canceled them, I rescheduled, and I just started crying. And I just kept hearing, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And, like, what was interesting, too, is I don't take medications anymore, but I took Zofran, which is an anti-nausea medicine, because, like, just to try and get through, and that wasn't even working. So I knew, like, it wasn't a physical, I have to throw up more nausea. It was collective people who have a lot of fears, have a lot of worries, have a lot of distress, have a lot of resentment, guilt, a lot of pulling at their own hearts. It was all of their energies moving through me, making me nauseous, even though there was nothing, like, physically, right? It was energy. I hope some of you understand what I'm saying with that. So I just kept hearing, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, and I started crying. Kevin drew me a bath because he saw, like, I wasn't feeling good. And I called Maria, my soul partner, my business partner, my soul sister. I knew she would get it, because as nurses, you sacrifice your well-being for everybody else. And so we still have this programming, and we're dropping it. But when we're in service to others, like, we stay in service. And also, like, I'm asking the universe for the right clients at the right time. I'm putting it out there that I'm worthy of clients and support. And then I have to cancel because I physically can't, like, show up. I was just so tired of, like, that scenario. So I called her and I was just crying, and she held space for me, and she explained to me, which it makes so much sense, but I was like, I just want to be in the flow state. Like, okay, I know I have my off days, but on my good days, like, let me just be, like, because once I connect with spirit, I can, if I don't feel good, I know that I can remove myself and spirit comes in, and then but it's different when I know that it's not just my energies that my body's alchemizing. Like, it doesn't matter how much I bring spirit in, I'm like, the whole time, I'm like nauseous or something. I was holding so many crystals, it was nuts. And she's like, but you are in the flow state. The flow state is literally being completely present. Being completely present is allowing the emotions and the energy to flow. And that's the flow state. It's literally allowing whatever to come up in order to step into a higher vibration. And I'm like, oh, So I'm not an asshole? She's like, no. It just sucks because, you know, we do ask for clients, and then we have to reschedule or cancel, and then it's like, then I don't want to share with people that I had to cancel my clients. It's like, just show up. Like, just, like, you ask for it and then you don't show up, but it's like, I actually was showing up, because I would be doing a disservice to them and a disservice to me by keep pushing past the energies, right? Keep pushing past how I was literally failing just to try and please, like. And so I went and took a tub, and spirit and the universe and the element of water gave me a really nice healing. A lot of epiphanies happened, and I was like, holy crap. And I started crying again, because I was like, wow, thank you for giving me this vessel that is so strong, right? That is so worthy, that is so compassionate, that holds all of these different emotions, beliefs, and patterns, that has muscles and skin and all this, that energy can move through. Like, thank you. I am mother, I am father, I am child, I am me, I am one, right? We are all one. And when we surrender to the flow, it literally means you surrender to whatever is coming up from you without judging it. And I could have went into straight fear when I saw, like, the creatures and the reptilians when I was connecting to people. But then I saw my white dragons, and I saw Merlin, and I saw Mother Mary, and I saw all these light beings around that were like, yo, you're okay. Like, you know that. That's why these lower energies are trying to get to you, because they're trying to prevent you from spreading the light, from waking people up, from dropping the seeds, from being in your power. Because for generations and generations, your ancestral lineage, along with many other people that you're working with, have been shut down, have been in fear mode to step into their power, and you're stepping into your power, so allow it to move through you. And that was the other thing. Me surrendering to the flow of whatever was coming up and allowing it to move through my body without judgment was surrendering to my power. Like, I am strong. We are all strong. It's just a matter of knowing we're strong, rather than running out and being like, I'm sick, I gotta go to the doctors, I gotta take this, and this, right? It's like, if we all just allowed our emotions to flow through, or whatever's coming up to just flow out without judging it, or immediately going into a fear around that feeling, let's say nausea, right? Or constipation, or diarrhea, or sore throat, whatever. If we connected to the energy of it, let's say sore throat, connect to the energy of it by touching your hand and going inward and seeing what that energy is and that emotion that's stuck in there, hospitals would be out of business, because we would be connecting to our body, to our emotions, to the energy of our strong strength vessels that are here to feel, to experience, to break patterns, to step into higher states of consciousness and power, right? So yesterday and today and every single day, when I'm feeling rough, I connect with it. And if I can't discern, I usually ask Maria. But yesterday, I knew that some of it was me being alchemized. But when I saw all of these other entities, and when I say entities, it's energetic beings, some not of the most loving vibration, I was like, all right, I know what you're trying to do. Like, I was aware. But I just got to a new level of what flow state means. Because I still felt a lot of joy when I was helping people and being in service and supporting them and allowing myself to see my strength. And then when I got in the tub and I was like, Spirit, please don't let me canceling on clients be a sign that I don't want to receive clients. There was like a strong reassurance, like, no, this isn't like, tick, 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 you're bad, right? It's like, you're doing what's right. it's just scary and vulnerable because you're doing what a lot of other practitioners don't do. And Maria even mentioned that. A lot of practitioners just push through their feelings and like not being completely honest with what's coming up for them, or not doing the deep inner work, or just allowing the energy to move through so they can be into a deeper state of heart-centeredness for people. I don't know. This healing journey is hard work. It's very, very hard. And I'm headed to Circles of Wisdom to be a practitioner all day. So I'm just gonna keep calling on Mother Earth to come up through me and support me, releasing these nauseas from me and all of what I'm feeling, because I know that it's not mine. And calling on the star beings, right? And just really knowing that I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm supported, and I'm divine, just like all of you. So have a beautiful, beautiful day.